In 3, 2.
What's the iCarly intro?
Yeah. You put no wait. Wait, what's the, what's the song?
Sometimes. No. Me feel.
Sometimes I know I'm gonna get there. It'd
Be so wonderful.
Okay. Hi. Hey. Hey, what's up, girl?
Take 6.
Okay. Welcome to the pod.
That was our wine glasses.
Do you want to say the name?
20-somethings talking. Is that it? No. 20-somethings.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Oh fuck.
We've been through a
Jesus
couple
Christ.
iterations.
Okay, listen here. Okay, my name's Emily, and I'm 23.
I'm Esther. And I'm 22 for one more day.
For one more day.
Tomorrow's my birthday. I'll be 23. Wow, we're gonna be
Woo.
the same age.
I know, that'll be fun.
Cute.
I
I made that face because I put the wrong age in your intro.
didn't put
Which
your
I
age in
think-
your intro.
This is a good time.
We made introductions for each other. Like, I'm introducing Esther and she's introducing me. To kick off the podcast. By the way, this is our 4th time doing this first episode. Because we're perfectionists. And we want to give the best to our audience. So, welcome to the White Couch.
And I just can't picture someone genuinely wanting to listen to us.
But I know there's a few.
Yeah, Jordan.
There's a
and
few.
Zoe.
Jordan and Zoe. Hey guys.
Do you want?
Here we go. You can go first.
Yeah, I'm gonna go first because I know mine's gonna. This reads like an essay. Emily is a structural engineer from Yerington, Nevada. She played volleyball in high school and drank excessively?
Yeah, true.
Potentially.
True.
In college,
Drinking
she
it out.
bought a 1-year wax package to signify her entrance into adulthood. This is like popcorn reading. This is honestly hell for me. She frequently does yoga and partakes in the 75 hard challenge approximately twice a year.
And fails.
No, you don't. Dry January might have been a flop.
That's fine. That is what it is.
Emily owns a brown sweatsuit and tasteful Ugg boots. She has 2 sisters. Her parents are divorced. She wears size 10 shoe. There was a question mark there.
Yeah, that's true.
She's a skiing, Nicki Minaj loving bad bitch. That was... And single.
Thanks, right?
And 24. That's what I put in there. Oops.
I'm almost 24. 24.
You're like
In spirit.
23.5.
I feel 24 drinking a glass of wine right now.
I feel 88.
Okay, so now I'm gonna do Esther's intro. Or my intro for Esther. Here we go. I'm so nervous.
Popcorn.
She's a mining engineer, Boston Marathon qualifier, and a goddamn woman. This mortgage owner was born and raised in Colorado Springs, where her interests ranged from trail running to the improv classes. Bonding over summer classes, we became friends in college, but one karaoke night changed everything. She snowboards, she's hot, she's 22 until tomorrow, and she shits her pants. Her favorite hobby is 50-year-old men, and she is the future auntie of Tim and Liz's beautiful, healthy male fetus. All the way from the White Couch, may I introduce Esther? Her parents are also divorced.
Oh my god, that blew mine out of the water. That
Anyways.
was all accurate, except Tim is not the name of my brother.
What?
Yeah.
I can't think because I added that like an hour ago. I was like, I can't. I know her sister-in-law is in fact Liz, but and then today when I saw it, I'm like, oh my god, it's Tim, but it's not.
That would be great. I would much rather
his name?
have his name be that, Nick. But Tim, I like that. That sounds like a 50-year-old man.
Tim and Liz. That's
Tim and Liz.
wait, no, that's my friend's parents' name from high school.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Rachel. That's Rachel's parents' name. What the fuck? Anyways,
Whose mom isn't named Liz?
May I speak? May I come to the floor and share a story?
Yes. You may.
Okay. Access granted. I have a disease. And that disease is thinking every man I interact with is in love with me.
Yeah, that's...
In fact, this yesterday, I was at this work thing where my coworker and I were learning about stuff for our job. And maybe it's just his personality, but well, in fact, was his personality because at the end he was married. But when I got there, he was like, "Oh my god, I remember you from this other event," and I'm like, "Oh, huh." And I was like, "Oh my god, he's so into me." And then he like when he shook my hand, he squeezed it a little, and then he was doing like all these hand gestures, like talking about like what his job is, and like he did like a finger. Kept on going like this, like okay sign, pointer finger going into each other for like stuff, and then he'd go like gripping like members of something, and he'd do it like a hand like blow job hand job motion. And I thought he was trying to hit on me, but then later he talked about how he went scuba diving with his wife. So, anyways, I just wanted to share that, and now I have a vulnerability hangover.
Like from sharing that with the pod, or from
Yeah.
with that man? Okay.
From
Yeah.
sharing it.
I feel like married men don't want to be married ever. In my experience.
Story for later. We'll circle back to that.
But like it is tough. Like I
was not attracted to him at all. I just like the fact that he might have been hitting on me.
Yeah, no, it does make me into someone when they're into me.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, that's the issue with all these young guys. I can't win them over. They're like not into me. Yeah. But then I like go to some engineering event and there's like 8 married men who are like, "Do you want to suck my dick?" And I'm like,
what else am I gonna do?
I'm free tonight.
What the fuck else am I gonna do? I got a hotel room paid for the company and gotta use that.
But it is really discouraging. Like, we go to these bars and put ourselves out there.
We go to these bars in the Big Apple, aka Denver, Colorado. And it's either, I don't know.
What am I, chopped liver?
What am I? Chopped liver?
I have a mortgage. Like
she's a mortgage owner, as I stated, okay? She has shit to get done.
Yeah, maybe we're too intimidating.
I also think that people probably think we're a couple.
Gay, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. God, we should make sure to say we're not dating, okay?
Maybe one of us...
Oh.
Pizza's done.
Keep talking.
Maybe one of us needs to start dressing, like...
super hot.
Like, yeah, like, so extremely slutty and straight. I don't have hot pads. I just have towels.
I can do that. I just,
the dish...
do this.
Dish, okay.
Wait, what?
Just the dish towels is all I have. It's just not going well.
Never mind. We're good. We're good. Oh.
Maybe we are a couple.
Fuck.
Ah! Okay.
Okay.
Woo! Good.
Anyways, any Denver guys listening? We're
single and we're straight.
And we're
believe
straight.
It or not.
Believe it or
you
not.
You wouldn't believe it from my
we're
shoes.
fucking straight.
Look at the holes in my jeans. That's a little bit straight. Every bitch in Denver looks a little gay though.
Every bitch in Denver looks a little gay though. Because we're all outdoorsy.
Yeah, we're
What do you want? The oven's beeping at me. Stop. Okay, we're good. Sorry.
That was really like Martha Stewart of you to set a timer on the oven.
Oh, yeah. I do what I can.
What are your opinions on Martha Stewart?
Why'd she go to jail? I don't know why she went to jail.
Insider trading. Yeah. That's all I know. I can't
She's
speak.
a woman. Just kidding. Women are they're not smart enough to do that.
That bitch didn't know what's going on.
Just cook your fucking cookies.
She's like, my estrogen got in the way of me knowing.
My estrogen got in the way of me.
I'm too emotional.
Insider trading. I should probably play that to her advantage, but I do know that. Okay, good to know. I don't know. I thought she went to jail for something much worse. But I like her and Snoop Dogg. I think that's pretty funny. I've never watched like her videos though.
Yeah, no, I think she looks pretty hot for her age.
Oh, does she?
Yeah, I'm like, I'm so straight, and I'm like, Martha Stewart.
Martha Stewart's pretty hot.
This week I made a joke to our HR lady. She was like, yeah, like we'll have another like young woman starting soon, and I'm like, and like we're starting to get a little comfortable, and so I was kind of testing the waters of our friendship, which is tough.
How old is she?
She's really young. She's like 26.
Oh, I love that. I love young coworkers. They're super fun.
She doesn't seem young. Like she's
HR.
She's HR. She has horses. She's
oh
yeah. She's named Marion. Like
bleep that. Our editor will bleep that out.
But old name gang, right?
Yeah,
and
just like Esther.
Yeah, and so then I'm like, oh my god, that's so fun. Like our cycles can sync up. And she just like looks at me, and I'm just like, oh, okay, like, you know, I forgot.
Yeah.
And then she gives me this look, like, kind of like, I can't laugh at that. And I'm like, but you think it's funny deep down,
right?
And then I'm like, oh, like you can't laugh, Title IX, huh? And she's like was like ready to walk out of my office. She's just like, God.
My office. Esther's been working at this place maybe a little less than a year. She has her own office, window out looking downtown. Well, I'm sharing an office with 2 other people who hate me, and I'm staring at the fucking corner, and no one will come talk to me because they don't want to disrupt me and scare me because I have my headphones on, blasting music.
Oh my god, they get mad at me when I put my headphones in. Like
what?
And I like well,
how do you function?
Yeah, honestly, music is the only thing. Do you listen to podcasts or music?
Depends on the day, but mostly podcasts. So if you're at work right now, give us a thumbs up.
This would be the most distracting.
Fucking
Actually,
stupid.
No, this isn't super engaging. This probably takes like a couple brain cells to engage with.
Just a few. I'm sorry that didn't work out the HR lady though.
No, I think we're friends. No, I think it's actually going really well.
That's good. Yeah. I'm happy for you. I was on my Instagram and I was gonna go look at my company's Instagram, but like it was showing up like they blocked me, and I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, oh my god, I'm getting fired. No, but then I talked to we have someone on the marketing team who just started, and she's like this cute girl, and like her and I get along pretty well. And
we fit to talk about these bitches like we have crushes on them.
But no, like she literally looks like a character out of a movie because like her desk is set up like she has pink stuff everywhere, and she's like this short little cute girl. And I'm like, I wish I could be as cute as you. She's like a cute little kitten.
I know. I just like feel like I'm like
I come with my hair just fucking wet from yoga in the morning, and like I stink, and I'm just rolling in with my chai.
And we're just like
we're just
tall, little built.
Tall. I got some body on me. I'm not. Hey, I got some body on me. I'm not. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's what makes me unique. That's what my mom says. Anyways, so I was like, dude, I'm like, why is my company blocking me? And she goes, well, let me check. She pulls out her phone and checks. But goes to my Instagram. I blocked them. Didn't even realize. I was like, oh, I don't remember doing that. She's like, why are you coming at me saying I blocked you? I'm like, I'm kidding. We're good.
You cute little kitten.
You cute little kitten. I'll stay away from you. She's awesome though. But That's, something that happened at work.
It is weird, like, working with, like, some women, though. Like, in engineering, it's either this, like, super competitive dynamic or it's this, like, very chill, like, it's us against the
Interesting.
world. I don't know. Is that not your...
I don't.
You
Because
don't.
I work with a very small, it's like 4 of us.
I don't
on my
work with
team.
women. Is that what you're saying?
I work in a very small team, and the other woman in there is like a project manager, so I
Oh,
feel no
okay.
competition. And I'm
Yeah.
like the youngest one in our group, and I don't know anything, and I think that that's to my advantage.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, I'm just a young hot bunny.
What do I know? Literally, I am. Everyone's like, I'm the personality, but I am, because the president came up to me at our Christmas party. He's like, get the dance floor started.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Well, you saw
I'm
the
like,
picture
and
of...
I'm like, I'm sorry, this DJ sucks.
Yeah, I know. They're never good.
They're never fucking good.
You saw me on the dance floor, and I was full blown dressed like a dyke.
We'll drop it on the Insta.
Oh God.
We have to. They have to see it.
Okay.
We need to post multiple of the ones on the ones you showed me. They're so funny. They're so funny.
They're brutal. My dad was my date to my company Christmas party, and I had after my 4th glass of Sauv
Your dad
Blanc-
was also my date to my Christmas.
You should. He's hot. Someone should date.
We're
him
trying
right
to
now.
we're trying to parent trap our parents. But anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, on my 4th glass of Sauv Blanc, he was like, I'm gonna go. I think that this night is going downhill for you. And boy, was he right.
Yeah.
But I
Nothing
danced.
too
They
bad,
posted
though,
that
right?
picture. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
They posted that picture like company wide. Like they're like, Christmas party photos are out. And I saw that there's like this photo of I'm like dry humping the air, like hands behind my head in a turtleneck. Like I just look so like mask, and then I'm just like humping the air.
Nice.
And like it's bad enough that I did that in front of everyone, but then like to send that, and I was like,
Yeah.
you have to delete that.
To the whole company that's international. She sent
Yeah.
that out in an email.
It was like a SharePoint folder. And then I was talking to someone, and they're like, they didn't go to the Christmas party, but they're like, dude, I saw your pictures. And I was like, so people are looking?
Ooh. Yeah.
Oops.
Why are you so obsessed
Sorry,
with me?
I'm the life of the party.
Yeah, God, someone's gotta spice it up.
I like was so drunk and sang, like I had 7 glasses of wine, no
Mhm.
food.
Oh yeah.
And
Me
I
right now.
sang Firework, like
Oh.
staring at our accountant. Like I just looked at her and like sang it passionately, and she was like giggling. And I'm like, oh, she likes it. But I'm like, she had to giggle for like 3 minutes straight then. Like she must have been like, oh my God. Like the first 30 seconds maybe was genuine, but the like next
after that you were like
2.5 minutes she was probably like, this
real.
bitch is like off her fucking rails.
Yeah.
That's
Honestly,
me.
it's fun to get fucked on the company Christmas
loosen
party, okay?
up a little bit.
My boss at my company Christmas party gave me a shroom.
Yeah, I know. Your boss sounds chiller.
And we had to check in the next week, and he was like, how'd that go? I was like, pretty good. It was fun. And everyone listening to this knows that story, because I told everyone I know, because... And then we went back to our Airbnb and watched Twilight, and I was high. Anyways, company Christmas parties are fun.
Even in engineering.
Even the worst thing you could do, they probably won't fire you.
No, I would have to like...
Unless you're dry humping pussy out on the dance floor, you'll probably get fired. But you could really do... There's so many other things you could do, and you probably won't get fired.
You could probably do like half the people at that party and not get fired.
Oh, for sure. And people like to know you. People like to people like to drink.
Yeah, and engineers like love a bitch with personality.
Yeah, and they work hard, play hard.
Some of them
work hard, play hard.
You know what? I'm gonna post on our Instagram the pods.
Oh God.
The rat that I saw on Mount Rainier. I found
This rat looked like it had its sniper to its brain, like the way it's laid there. I don't
Someone
know how
was
it died.
after this.
We need to know that fucking story.
Yeah, no, that shit was wild. I like so I usually I run on the treadmill, but I was like, oh, it's almost light out. Like I'm gonna run on the Cherry Creek Trail.
Cherry
Concrete
Creek Trail,
jungle where
Denver.
dreams are made. And so then I'm like,
Concrete jungle. Where the branches on the trees are dead.
I know. Get a little fresh air. And so I'm running, and then I'm like, it's just this like polluted stream that I'm running next to, and then I see this dead rat. It's got like blood dripping out of it, and I'm like, what? Now, what really interests me about this rat? Why I decided to stop and. So at first, let me walk you through this. I ran past it, and I'm like, oh, I think that was a dead rat. And then I'm like, you know what? I didn't see any like tire marks on that bitch. Like,
Yeah. You got
and so I
sniped.
went, and I'm on the on foot part of the trail. Like there aren't bikes allowed,
Yeah.
and everyone follows the rules in Denver.
Yeah, because there's one side you have to no. It says no stopping, no standing.
Yeah, which
It's
I
like,
never
okay.
do. But
Right. I just run. I just run.
Then I'm like, I literally like ran like 30 feet in front of it, and then I was like, I have to go back. I have to go back and look at that fucking rat.
Yeah.
And then I go back, and I'm like, oh my god, like it got sniped, like,
dude. Look at the Instagram. You'll be like, how did this bitch
and it
die?
was like a little bit cute. I was a little sad, and I was
Mm.
like, and then this weird thought crossed my mind, like I eat meat, and I shouldn't do that, but like I don't eat rats, so I don't know where that came from. And then there was that like Voldemort homeless man who snarled at me, or houseless person. Is that what it is? Yeah, little snarl. I was like, that's probably the most male attention I've gotten.
You should take a picture of that. You're just running. And you're like,
I'm like, wait,
for the Instagram.
smile.
Well,
What's
I
the
think
proper-
what happened is the man that I saw shooting up heroin on the Cherry Creek Trail, probably, maybe the rat that you saw, maybe he gave it a little bit and he had a brain bleed because based on the picture, it looks like the rat laid down, had a brain bleed, and died. Did you kick it into the stream or did you leave it?
I left it.
Someone's gotta kick it into the stream. No one's gonna leave that
Do you
rat
think
there
that
to
helps?
decompose.
I mean, that can't be
On
like
the
our
trail.
drinking water, right?
Wait, no, I think our drinking water comes from the Colorado River or some wastewater treatment plant that.
Yeah, that shit doesn't taste very fresh.
Oh my god, you know what I learned? No, that's boring. Anyways, I think someone's eventually gonna kick that rat in the creek because
Really?
I feel like someone who's like gonna go. I bet people come in like once a week to like maintain the trail to make sure it looks fine. They're gonna kick that rat into the and go run there at the next week
Tomorrow.
and let me know if the rat's still there. I'm pretty sure it won't be.
I bet it's gone now.
Then you should say a little prayer and kick it into the creek because people don't want to see that.
If you were homeless, would you eat it? No.
Yeah.
No.
With a fire, I'd cook it.
Aren't you?
No, I'd probably cook a squirrel because there's squirrels fucking everywhere. I'd cook a squirrel before that.
I don't think I could catch a squirrel. You
know
know what?
Squirrels fucking scare me more than like a deer.
What?
Squirrels have their black eyes and they're just like, I feel like they could jump on me in any moment and rip my hair out.
That's like Fort Collins trauma.
We went to school together at Fort Collins.
You know, the squirrels were so fat there.
They're thick.
And they were like, they didn't fuck around. Like one would get on my
Dude.
bike seat and I'd be like, okay, like
That's yours.
yeah. Yeah. Like no, but I was just like, okay, I need to get on my bike and it's just like sitting there and it's like kind of like chattering at me.
I would ride my bike to class and they had these bike paths to go to campus and there'd be like 13 squirrels running in front of my bike, trying to commit suicide. I'm like, you guys.
I'd always see them like with tire tracks over them. That's why that rat caught my attention because I was like, there's no tire tracks on that bitch. Yeah.
Maybe do you think someone stepped on it? Who could tell? Who really
We've
knows?
Probably explored this topic.
If you know about the rat on Cherry Creek, comment below. Okay? God. Esther's mom gave her some wine that was aged in tequila barrels, and it's damn good, if I say so myself.
Sauv Blanc.
It comes in
my weakness. My weakness. I'm like 23 and drink white wine. That's pretty straight. White wine is. I don't eat pussy. For the record. But I would. I'm just kidding.
But like I would.
But,
Jesus.
I
That's
like-
what tonight we didn't we
that's
haven't
what
said
tonight's
that.
for.
Tonight, we haven't said this yet. Tonight we're going out, okay? And every single time we've recorded this fucking podcast, the 3 times before this, we've drank, we've got drunk, and gone out. But tonight is the night we find our mans.
We post it.
Or we just find someone to give us some love for the night, okay? And if we do, then we'll post a picture of them on our Instagram. And
I
we'll
can't even win over a
Instagram.
Bumble, dude. How am I gonna win over?
Oh my god, you should read what the Bumble guy said to you.
He just said,
They were texting, and then he said this.
Yeah, we had good banter going.
Great banter.
And this was post another like 50-year-old man hitting on me, so I'm like, I'm gonna hit the young crowd up. And then this dude on Bumble, like, I can't on Bumble. I swipe on everyone because I'm like, how can I judge them unless they're bald? But how can I judge them based on like a single picture or a couple pictures? And like, I don't know what their personality is, except for a couple red flags that I know to watch out for now. Anyways, I'm walking you through too much. Anyways, this guy, he's 6'7" and he has hand tattoos.
Oh, I didn't know that detail. Sorry,
Yeah,
I just
honestly,
I sweat my jeans a little right.
well, for context, every dude I've like messed with is conventionally unattractive, and
Yep.
he was like super attractive and also had hand tattoos, which is like a major red flag for me because I'm like,
that's kind of hot.
like yeah, but also like, did you think about that? Did you like really think about that, or did you just want to be like a bad boy? I have a mortgage.
I have a fucking mortgage, okay?
I'm not trying to.
You spend your money on hand tattoos, try to spend it on your mortgage.
So, anyways, we match, and then he's actually kind of funny. Like his bio was like tatted and tarted, and I was like, I actually kind of like that. Like, let's bring retard back.
Cut that.
Hard R. Six, baby. Let's roll another one.
Big vibes to the next time.
Anyways, I am just kidding. But I did think it was funny. And and then I was like, you're tatted and tarted, but are you tistic? And I'm like, yeah.
Gold.
Yeah, I thought that was funny. And then we had like good banter going.
Great banter.
And like, and I was asking him questions about himself, and he was answering them as a man does. And then, yeah, and then he was like, we texted, and he's like, I'm tired, and I'm like, that's so cool. It's like that's what I said because I'm just like, why would I care
if you're
about
fucking
that?
tired?
I don't
You're
know.
6'7" walking around with that body. Of course you're fucking tired. No shit, I could infer that.
Well, yeah, he needs some bitch who's like obsessed with the fact that he's 6'7". Like that, I would just be like, this is.
I would
frankly
probably
annoying.
do that if I'm being honest, but
yeah, maybe I am gay. But then it like
I wish I was gay. That should be easier.
Yeah, Jesus, you know how much, like how many. I pull a lot of chicks.
We went out the other night, and these lesbian couple went straight to Esther. They went, and Esther was like, "Oh yeah, what's up?" I'm like, "Esther, they're gonna fucking take you home, whether you like it or not."
Yeah, it's interesting because I feel like they're typically the more mask ones, but I'm like, I'm not the cute kitten type. Anyways,
don't talk to yourself. Don't talk about my friend that way.
We had good banter, and I made a few like pretty offensive jokes to him, but I thought he was into that. And then he's like, "I'm gonna opt out of this conversation," and I was like, "Oh, was it that thing I said about you having 2 brain cells?" And he was like, this is like his quote, approximately. He's like, "Nah, it ain't any of that. You're just boring as fuck." And I'm like, which like might have struck a chord for me because like I'm an engineer with a mortgage, and I'm like,
Yeah.
who are you calling boring?
Really? I have a fucking mortgage. That's pretty
boring?
interesting. You want to hear about my interest rate?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like
Ask me about my interest rate.
run on a treadmill every morning, then sit in an office
You
in a
want
white
to see this
shirt.
picture of this rat that got sniped? Huh? That's pretty interesting.
But that offended me, and then I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm done with. You know what? Maybe the married men are the best options.
Esther. Nope. Nip that in the butt.
Or
Bud. Right there. Nip that in the bud.
the butt of the married man.
So
I
that's
don't
why.
know.
That's why we going out. Okay, we going out.
I'm not gonna meet anyone.
We're gonna eat our slices za
It's
pizza.
cold now.
That's what the cool is called, pizza. And we're gonna go out, okay? And next week we'll tell you what happens.
Nothing's gonna happen. I'm gonna be
Esther.
What's gonna happen tonight? We're gonna drink too much.
No. We're
Burps.
gonna drink the appropriate amount.
I'll drink too much. You might not. And then I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and be like, why did I do
Because
that?
it's Esther's birthday at midnight. Oh my god.
That's crazy. 23. How you
23 and me. 20.
When do you stop celebrating
The fact
birthdays?
that you called me 24, now I'm thinking about being 24, and that might send me into a deep psychosis.
I think
What do I think
27 will hurt.
That's your Saturn return.
What does that mean? Oh, someone told me Aquariuses are like hard to love, and that's
Oh,
stuck
and
with
my
me.
intro, Esther's an Aquarius.
Okay, Saturn return,
Hard to
and then
love.
tell me about why Aquarius.
I just got up to shift my body, and the whole rug flew out from under me, so I'm gonna stay put. Watch the video version for more. Aquariuses are hard to love.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what someone on
Hard to
TikTok
love.
said. Hard to love.
Hard to love.
Well, and then someone told me that we're hard on the outside and soft on the inside. But
no,
I
that's
think
me. That's a Cancer. That's me.
I think I'm soft on the outside but hard on the inside. You can't get to me. You think you can, but you can't.
Oh, T. So we're not
But
friends?
I think that's just commitment issues.
So we're not friends?
Yeah.
Fuck. I'm wasting my time. What were we
And
talking
Saturn
about before that?
return.
Oh, Saturn return, yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically
You had no
I
input.
guess it happens like around 27, 28, 29, maybe 26 too. But it's I don't know, fucking look it up,
Okay.
Jesus.
Carry
And
it to
it's supposed to be like a giant shift in your life, based on like zodiac shit. And that's funny because Casey Musgrave just made a song about it that just came out the other day. And literally said in the first line, it's like my Saturn return, something, something. I turned 27 and everything changed.
Someone told me, well, actually, I've had multiple people tell me that 23 was the worst year of their lives. And I'm like,
I had a pretty good
you.
year.
Yeah, you did. 75 hard.
She's obsessed. I did 75 hard till I did too much Molly. Anyways, that's...
Anywho.
Anyways.
We're not gonna meet anyone tonight. I'll drink too much. I'll eat a bowl
Esther,
of
you
cereal.
don't know that.
I'll regret it.
I'll be your wing woman.
I don't. What are you
We
gonna
gotta have
do
this-
with
we
meeting
gotta-
a stranger? Like,
Whatever
I don't even
happens,
know what to-
happens. They buy me a drink. Free drink. Okay? Free drink.
last weekend we met a gay man who didn't know he was gay.
But he bought us shots. See?
Yeah, but he
High,
was so
low risk, high reward.
Yeah.
And he was an Esther, but he had this vest that he was super obsessed with. And we
he
were like,
was super
and we
gay.
said,
and he
flip
was
the vest.
41 too.
He
4?
He was 42.
No, he was 41.
he was 41.
Yeah. And I was like, classic. Of course he's into me. Of course.
So we're gonna do some things tonight to report back to Jordan and Zoe, and that's it.
And that's all.
And that's fucking it. So we'll see you next in a week or two, or maybe 3, or maybe a month.
Can you remember the iCarly?
Sometimes I'll see. Somehow the world is gonna get
to
me
me
and be so wonderful.
Take time, breathe there. I know somehow we're gonna get there.